friend's dad used to come to our shows, and his jowls hang loose, and he would headbang like that.
Wasn't that your friend too, the girl?
Yeah. No, she would just go.
Seizure. Welcome to the Music Period podcast. I'm Dave. That is my less handsome, less cool co-host, Sam.
The guy with the voice that sounds like he's really handsome and funny and charming and humble.
I already informed them who has the upper hand in this.
It's not very humble of you to say.
No, I never said I was humble.
I'm very humble.
I just the most humble.
Yes.
All right. Welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. Week before. It all fucking blurs together. I have no idea.
Hey, music industry, we're waiting on you.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm not reviewing the entire double disc of Morgan Wallen. It's not happening.
But we got so many calls to do that.
I'm not doing it.
Wait, it's a double album?
Yeah. And it's called Dangerous. I hate everything about it. I hate it.
It's funny because he's very, very popular right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that we associate with like him.
Uh-huh.
And one of them said he was very surprised that you didn't like him.
And why
because
was that?
he writes his own music.
That's all it takes, I guess, for me to just fucking wholly appreciate somebody is, yeah, they wrote their own stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so my nephew, the 6-year-old who wrote a song over the weekend about riding his bike, he's a pretty talented songwriter too. You know? Like, that's all it takes?
That's all it takes.
No. You got to be good at it.
Who said?
You have to be good at it.
All right. Well, that episode a couple weeks ago lost us a bunch of listeners.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I don't care.
I don't either.
Yeah.
No. We're not here to please you, okay?
So this week, we decided
to review Morgan Wallen's Dangerous.
So, song number 1.
I'm giving it a 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10?
It was that good.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
He won you over.
Mm-hmm. Please come back.
So what we decided to do this week is a couple weeks ago, I had brought up the point of the state of pop music and how it was garbage what we listened to.
Yeah.
For the 2 weeks ago, top 10
most streamed
songs in the U.S.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to get this out.
It's because it's a different category than the top 10 songs in the U.S.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, whatever, shut up. So I had made the point that I bet you if we went back to the year 2000, we'd hear the same bullshit. Well, what we did...
You got something to say?
we went back and listened to the top 10 songs in the U.S. in the year 2000.
For this
week ending January 29th, 2000.
Right.
And here we go.
And... I mean, do you have something you want to say to the people?
How about we dig into this list first and we decide how this goes. I decide how you approach it, and then I'll say what I need to say.
All right. So we're going to do the same way we did it last week. We start at 10, work our way back to the number 1 spot.
Yes.
So the number 10 slot.
Number 10.
Reserved for my girl.
Oh, yeah.
W.H. George H.W. Bush. W.H. Whitney Houston.
You fool me once, can't get fooled again.
This track is called My Love Is Your Love.
By Whitney Houston. I mean, come on.
It's Whitney Houston.
Fight me, dude. Top 5 voice of all time.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
There's something that, okay, let me just start this off. Before we dive into this, there's 2 things I want to say.
Okay.
Number 1, I'm going to put the link to this Spotify playlist in the description for the video.
Okay.
So listen along.
Yeah.
While you listen
description
to us.
for the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to put the link to the playlist in the description for the episode.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Wherever I can fit it, if it's either on the podcast page or the episode page.
Okay.
But secondly, I don't want to go into this and compare it to today's at a glance every time. I want to take these for what they are.
Yeah.
And then after we're done, maybe we can talk about the differences.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this song, My Love Is Your Love, Whitney Houston, obviously a big song. I'm listening to it, and it's clearly very good. I mean, her voice is just angelic.
She's a diva. There's a class of singers that like this was a thing for a while. There's like a couple of women like from Aretha Franklin to Celine Dion. There was like 10, 15 women that were like pop divas.
Yeah.
Queens.
And I think she's maybe the diva of all the divas. You know?
Yep.
And this song maybe isn't her best song.
No, it's definitely not.
The beat is very boring.
It just feels like it never gets to its climax.
Yeah.
And I didn't either.
And the whole time I'm listening to it, all I could get was this like We Are the World feel.
Yep.
Where it's very positive.
Yep.
Like, you know, destruction and poverty and just put where we are in this together. And it's like, wow, maybe we need that song now.
Yeah.
Maybe just with a catchier beat.
And also the thing with like We Are the World, that We Are the World, that was a huge climax, the peak of the mountain.
Yeah.
They didn't have that for this one. That's probably why it didn't. That's probably why
I don't know what they were trying to do with this one.
I don't either.
There's a bunch of like things that like samples, not samples, but little clips that come in from the background.
Yep.
And they're throwing it
and
at
like
you.
the chords that they're doing on like the synth or whatever it is, whatever instrument, electronic instrument, it's very subdued.
Yeah.
Low in the mix.
Yeah.
Makes it is a good progression. It's not with a pop song that needs to be kind of the driving force, and it's missing a little bit on this one.
Like probably every single she's ever put out made it to some kind of top 10. I just feel like this is in this list because it's Whitney goddamn Houston.
It's the song she had out at the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But I just well, you set the I can't talk about the previous list, so
I don't want to put a stranglehold on you, but I also want to. My fear going into this was that we were just going to praise all of these and also trash last week's again.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Well, I'm not going to praise all these.
Yeah.
Not every single one.
Me neither.
Yes, you are.
I hated all of them.
But anyway, if you haven't heard Whitney in a while, listen to this song, but maybe if it sends someone down a rabbit hole of listening to Whitney again, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bodyguard soundtrack we found out today was like 40 million albums sold or something like that.
It's in the top. It was in the top 10 at least. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because of a remake that she did.
Because of a Dolly Parton remake.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
She soars to new heights with her vocal. And then they fucking kick it up a notch and they modulate higher at the end of the track. It's like, how?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Holy shit.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah. He fucking really gave her that good dick in her pussy.
That was the ending. You just spoiled it for everybody.
Watch the movie.
All right. Number 9. So...
This is a vibe. Dude.
Yeah.
This is a fucking vibe.
There were a few surprises on this list for me.
Mm-hmm.
This was by far the biggest surprise.
Uh-huh.
I am blown away.
How is this not still in the top 10?
I don't know.
I don't get it, dude.
It's crazy.
It's so good. It's so good. Marc Anthony.
I Need to Know by Marc Anthony.
Hey, you remember who Marc Anthony was? That guy that wrote this song, and it was so good that Jennifer Lopez married him because of it.
Yeah, because have you seen this fellow?
Whew.
He's not very attractive.
No.
He looks a little bit like Skeletor.
Yeah, his skin's real tight.
Yeah.
Stretched real thin.
Not your typical handsome fellow.
No.
But
listen
to this song.
This guy... The good voice he has is lost in how good the song is.
Oh my god!
It doesn't even matter that he has a good voice.
There are so many different instruments,
and it's just like so sensual and romantic and Latin and like
it's sexy,
passionate.
as fuck.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's so much fun to listen to.
Yeah, I get Marc Anthony now.
Yeah, me too.
I was alive when this song came out.
Uh-huh.
I never...
Don't remember it being this good.
I didn't care.
It's so good.
What was I? I must have been 17?
I was 11.
Okay. Well, it makes more sense for you not to like it.
I mean, I was fucking getting laid at 11. I figured out.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, very, very good. The only thing I will say, the use of Baby Girl.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Yeah, it's like Daddy.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's just when Baby Girl is repeated over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And Kinks and everybody has their thing. That's cool.
Right.
Baby Girl has just always been a little weird. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Baby Girl.
I know, it seems real forced.
So strange.
It's like I know I have to talk to you like this.
Yeah.
Because I fuck you.
It's like Sexy as Hell, and he's talking about how like he's infatuated.
He's like
he needs to know what's
dude,
going on.
He is in turmoil over the fact that there is confusion over what could come next.
Right.
And it comes through so clearly in his in the lyrics and in the music and everything. He's like it's a struggle. I feel for him. It makes me feel like I have a fire in my chest.
Yeah, right. And it's just like it's almost like it's unintentional misogynistic.
Yeah, it's cool.
Baby Girl.
I like it.
I don't know.
Because if it were Baby or if it were Girl, either one of those would be fine.
Yeah, but you put them together and it's strange.
Real weird.
It's real strange.
I also really like the way the song starts. The tone that he sets with, I hear around the way you ask for me. There's even talk about you wanting me.
Yeah.
Wanting me implies fucking.
Well, yeah.
And it's so like cool guy thing to say. You want me. And it's not just like you want to date me. It's like you want me.
Yeah.
And he's so cool when he says that.
And we watched the video before.
Yeah.
Right before we started recording, and
We went down a little rabbit hole, actually.
Sexy as fuck. Yeah, we watched all the videos. But yeah, horns, violin, piano, hand drums.
Hand drums. There's a solo.
Where did those come
There's
from?
like a 3-second hand drum solo that's very loud.
Yes.
Like
way out of place.
Like they finished the song, but the guy who recorded the hand drums like snuck back into the studio like Pink Panther and just like raised the volume on his track at the end.
Yeah. And then there's like a weird like socket wrench sound in there too.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah, it almost sounds like they have that.
Yeah. Very just very interesting.
Yeah, super. It's loaded.
So many noises.
It's loaded.
It's a loaded baked potato.
Yeah.
Or burrito, maybe.
Potato nachos, the
nachos.
Fries and the fucking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, loaded nachos.
Yeah.
Potato nachos.
That's good.
Waffle fries. For free.
I'm hungry. Yeah.
I love
fucking phenomenal song.
Dude, it's unjust that it ever landed in the bottom 5 of the top 10.
I'm telling you, man, the bottom 5 is strong.
Yeah. Even if the song was on its way out, they should have just honorarily, whatever, keep it in the number, create a new number after 5 so where it's by itself.
Right. Oh, man. I've been singing that song all damn week. All week.
I know.
All fucking
Me too.
week.
And I sound nothing like him.
Oh, I sound just like him. Just like him.
There's that fucker.
All right, listen to that goddamn song.
Yeah. Great.
Number 8. That's the Way It Is by Celine Dion. Speaking of divas.
Something just happened that made me like this song even more.
You watched the video?
Watched the video and also nailed the songwriter on it. Without even knowing, dude.
Yeah. Not knowing for sure.
Yeah.
So it was written by Max Martin, produced by Max Martin. It's a well-written song.
Yes.
She is an amazing singer.
For those of you that don't know, maybe you're a little bit younger. You ever seen Titanic?
Yeah.
She sings the main theme for that. My Heart Will Go On.
I mean, she is like Broadway level fucking amazing. Yeah.
She's got a large voice.
Yeah.
You know, she fucking is classically trained, projects properly. She can fill an auditorium, I bet, without a microphone. Easily.
Yeah.
So for someone like that to dive into like a Max Martin pop song,
right?
It's weird.
It's strange.
It's very weird. What's the vibe here?
Karen vibe.
Karen vibes.
No, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I know is that she is an accomplished singer and she's amazing. But the like vibes I get from her are like a cool mom or like a mom who's like trying to be too cool. She's like her head swim like
she's got like frizzy hair kind of. It's like a little messy and her makeup's like kind of slutty looking, you know, like really big wingtip on the outside.
Like what did you say? It was like you guys can drink here.
Yeah,
just, don't drive.
Yeah, if you ever at a party and your driver is drunk, you can call me. I'm not gonna get angry. I'll come pick you up.
For anybody who's seen Mean Girls, picture Amy Poehler in Mean Girls.
Okay.
Just do that. I know you haven't seen
I haven't
it, which
seen that.
you need to.
I do.
But yeah, she's just and
she's a new divorcee in the video.
Yeah. Yes. And the whole song, she's like talking to her daughter.
She's giving
That's
advice.
what I get. It's not like a song to a man.
No.
There's no way.
No.
This is a song to a child.
It's like
a growing human.
It's an empowerment song that didn't land very well.
Well, it's number 8.
You're right. But I don't know what the message is she's trying to go for.
That's the way it is. It's the most mundane bullshit line. That's the way
C'est
it
la
is.
vie, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes life is hard and sometimes it's not hard.
Come see, come saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's catchy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Max Martin, for another fucking
your
example.
boy writes a good pop song.
He writes a real
and
good
it's
pop
undeniably a good pop song.
And she's a good singer, so it's good.
Yeah.
But it's like...
But it's lame as fuck.
It's so lame, dude. It's so lame. And that's really all it is.
Yeah.
It's fine, but it's so lame.
Right.
And like it's also, I feel like the people that listen to it are moms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, my mom's playing that right now.
There's no teenage girl in the year 2000 who's rocking out to "That's the Way It Is," dude. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Which it's a marked difference. We're probably going to talk about this at the end, but compared to sales, compared to streams.
Yeah, right.
Streams wasn't a thing back then.
Yep.
So this song would be bought
by people who
by
have money
adults.
and have jobs. Yeah, right.
But not streamed by children.
No. Yeah,
No way.
clear difference there.
Yeah.
Is you're marketing to the people who
Right.
work and
Yeah.
like have money.
And there's a couple more
liquid
songs
assets.
like that on here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe one stands out specifically anyway. But yeah, why is it every time Celine Dion starts singing, the wind starts blowing?
I know, and all of a sudden you're in the middle of the ocean, but
Yes.
it's completely calm.
But you're standing on it.
Yeah,
and the wind's
moving.
the wind's blowing, but the water's calm.
Still.
And then your white flowing outfit.
Yeah,
gives you the illusion of floating.
She's like Storm, but lame.
Ooh.
She can control the weather around her, but while she's doing that, she's not allowed to move her legs.
Right. She can't dance.
Right.
Clearly.
That's the other thing is she's like such a diva that she goes on stage and she's not there's no choreographers, there's no other no one else is allowed to be on stage.
Right.
There's a microphone in the middle,
Yeah.
and she stands at that microphone all night.
Yeah, the band behind her is dark.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no
They're in
light
the
allowed
shadow.
on them.
Yep.
Her dressing room, she's like, I only want green M&Ms.
Right. And the band's like, it's really hard to see what you're playing when there's no lights. And she's like, well, it sounds like you have a problem you need to figure out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she's like that in real life, but I get the impression from Celine Dion that she is like,
bitch.
Yeah, she's Karen.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to say a different word with that first sound on there.
I thought about it.
I'd agree with you if you said it.
Yeah, I mean, what a fucking pro.
Yeah.
Belongs on stage.
Yeah.
Like you said, can fill an auditorium.
Yeah.
Like that's the level of talent we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And to hear her branch out, I mean, it did well. It's lame as fuck, though.
It's lame as fuck. Yeah, your boy Max is lame.
Yeah, he sold a song to a lame-o on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he wrote a song for a lame-o.
Right.
Which makes him a lame-o.
Well, it works.
What's the next one?
Number 7 is Hot Boys by Missy, Elliott.
Some of the songs on this top 10 list, and I wasn't thinking it was going to be gold front to back, but some of these songs are forgettable.
Oh man, and this is definitely one of them.
And I forgot this song, and it makes sense how that happened.
Yeah. The only thing I'm interested in is I want to know. So there was a remix that had Nas in it, and that was kind of cool.
I wonder if they did that to pump up the reception for it.
How awful the song was.
Yeah.
So it was a Hype Williams video. That makes sense. Remember when he was big for a while?
Yep. Did he do the trash bag video for Missy Elliott?
I think so.
Yeah.
Producer Timbaland. I knew it.
Yeah.
So the beat's hot.
Yeah.
It's a hot beat. The song is so bad.
It's real bad. It's real boring.
Awful, hot, bullshit garbage.
They don't stray away from that one fucking line, that melody for that one it's like, it's so boring, dude.
This sounds like it could have came out today.
Yeah. I mean, when we were talking about it in the other room, we had the realization that, this sounds a lot like fucking Megan. This problems that we were pointing out with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, so they're just rhyming boy with with boy, with
Right.
boy, with boy.
And who's this boy? Because he sounds kind of lame.
And
too.
I also don't understand who this fucking boy is, man.
Yeah,
He's
right.
toting Glocks. He's driving all kinds of
Jeep.
Jeeps.
Yeah.
Or Benzes.
Were Jeeps like
So-
bad boy shit? At
I
one
don't
point?
understand that at all.
Yeah.
She's talking so much about cars.
Yeah.
He's driving a car.
I got a car.
Me too.
I can buy a Glock pretty easily if I wanted to.
Yeah, we definitely could.
We live in a fucking.
But toting Glocks with this like thug appeal.
Right.
This like apparently this thug appeal was a big deal back then.
Right. Well, it's all an image.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, you know, Tupac was
Yeah.
a sexy thug.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, that is popular now.
Right.
You know.
But don't actually say anything controversial. Just be a sexy thug.
Yeah,
It's all the
exactly.
image.
Like, be a sexy thug, have thug appeal,
Right. But don't
have
be a
all
thug.
these fancy cars. Also, where's your platinum visa? Who is this man?
That's the other thing is like, what's
Who's
more?
this boy?
Yeah, who is this hot boy? And how hot is he? Because he's got to be real hot to have no cash and a credit card, and that's appealing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
and a
money
driver's license.
Yeah, right. I'd rather have money in the bank than for a bank to go, we'll give you some money.
Yeah, right.
You got to pay 25% interest on it,
This
though.
is so weird to rap about a credit card
I know.
or your Jeep. This song is fucking shit.
It's weird. It's very weird.
Very, very not.
It's forgettable.
Very, very not good.
Yeah, it's very forgettable
So-
to me. And I didn't remember it when I saw it on the list, and I'm gonna forget it very shortly after this is over.
It's just like the Megan Thee Stallion thing. It's just all over the place. In the first verse, she's talking about how like I can take care of you, I can cook,
Yeah.
and I can clean, and I can do all this. And then like 2 verses later, she's like trying to get in his pockets and steal all his money.
Right.
And then she finds his credit card.
It's the switcheroo.
Yep.
The classic.
All while rhyming boy with boy.
Yeah.
Over and
never
over and over
changing
again.
your rhyme scheme.
Right.
It's like, oh god, this is fucking end this.
Yeah, garbage bullshit.
Yeah.
Speaking of garbage bullshit.
Hey now.
Number 6.
Hey now.
It's called Blue.
We all remember this one.
In parentheses, just in case you didn't know or couldn't remember, Ba Dee.
Yeah.
Blue Ba Dee.
By
Eiffel 65.
Yeah, it's a great track.
No, it's not.
It's real good.
This thing is...
This thing was made to be danced to at a rave.
I get that. It doesn't make it good.
It's so agree to disagree.
What makes this song good?
It's mindlessly catchy.
No, it's not catchy. It's contagious.
Yeah.
It's a fucking virus, which is not good.
Depends.
It's not catchy. It's not catchy in a good way. It's contagious.
This thing, I'd rather dance to this at a rave than the
What are you doing at a rave?
That's the thing is I don't want to go to a rave anyway, but like if I am at a rave,
Yeah.
I'd rather this come on than like what's that dubstep? That's the name. Where like the beat is
You don't
like
want to listen
so
to some Skrillex?
so fucking overloaded with shit that like this one's just simple.
Yeah, but there's no beat drops.
There's like
There's nothing.
they dropped the beat a couple of times.
Yeah, they fumbled it for sure.
Oh, okay. I don't appreciate that at all, dude.
Also, there's one weird line that's like, I have a girlfriend. It's like, no, you don't.
And she is so blue.
It's so random. Like, what are you trying to prove, man? What are you
And there's a
trying to
couple
prove?
times where the melody gets really like weird. And counting them needle.
And with the rambling to start, like, and then he was blue, and then he was all this.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so
entrancing.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't
It's
call it entrancing. I call this
hypnotic.
horrible.
Hypnotic.
It's one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Have you heard fucking Chinese food by that girl that remember that song?
Chinese food?
Yeah. It's
No.
the guy that did Friday for Rebecca Blaque.
Oh, okay.
He wrote another song
those
for
aren't-
another girl,
those
and
aren't
it's called
even
Chinese food.
Those
It's real
aren't
good.
even real songs. Those aren't even real songs.
He's cool, dude. That's up there with this one.
It's so weird that you mention anybody knows that song. Blue.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks. Where are those people from?
They're from Europe. Somewhere in Europe.
Well, Europe's a big place.
Yeah.
I figured that.
There's a documentary out there about the guy who wrote this song.
Okay.
He got a job at a record label and the record label made house and dance music, and he wrote this, as somebody who was an intern who had never written music before. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy.
Yeah. Yeah, he had never written music before.
I would never have guessed
And this is
that.
like one of the first things that he wrote, and it got that successful.
Which is crazy because you can tell
Yeah, I know.
that it's the first
color
song he
by
ever wrote.
numbers. It's
Yeah.
weird. This is not like accomplished songwriting, but like to write a house song, which the whole idea is these people are on drugs and they want to move their feet simultaneously to the beat together. He nailed it.
So it serves its purpose.
Yeah.
I just spit everywhere.
Fucking nailed it.
Yeah. But it's not good. All right. Number 5. Number 5 is Bring It All to Me by Blaque.
Hey, why don't you bring it all to someone else?
Yeah, you don't like this one.
I don't.
So Blaque was a African-American female group, very much in the vein of TLC.
Yeah.
With the nasally, like, man.
Same outfits.
Sassy.
Same, like, the way they're presented, like,
Right.
Short on the left, tall in the middle, short on the right.
Yeah,
like.
right. Well, they're very attractive.
Oh, yeah.
And the beat's hot, man.
Yeah.
It's a hot beat. It is. And I like this one more than, say, like Hot Boys. Because
Yeah,
Hot
for
Boys
sure.
is like, I want your cars and your money. This song is all about how, like, I don't need your fancy cars. I don't need your fancy diamond rings. I don't need any of that bullshit. I want your time, love, space, and energy. And that is some positive shit that I think everybody should get on board with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
I don't have fancy cars. I can't afford diamond rings.
And they're pretty, and I want to date them. It makes the common man feel like they can achieve something in this category.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just talk about how weird the music video was?
Oh, that was strange. I don't even understand what
Everybody
we saw.
on the production team was on a lot of drugs. For
lot
this
of
one.
them, yeah.
They like shrink down and become small versions of themselves in an alleyway, and then
Yeah.
like guys are standing around a box that all these tiny women are in, and then like they're made out of electricity, and then when they're singing the words are coming out of their mouth like a children's TV show. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so there's no direction it's going in. I loved it. It was really nice.
You like the video?
Yeah, it was cool. Super weird.
There's a remix with NSYNC in it. Yeah, there's not a lot of information on it.
I wonder why. They're like, we wrote the song in 10 minutes and we did the video in 30.
The song moves at a tempo of 89 beats per minute.
They're really stretching for any information.
I was trying to see who directed the video, but I can't find it.
Yeah. Some guy.
Yeah, but it's just even with all that. What? Sorry,
I was saying Tony directed the video.
Tony.
Just a guy.
Hey, Tony.
Bill, he directed
Hey,
it.
Tony, the guy with the shirt.
Yeah.
So all of that with the no fancy cars, no rings, anything, but still talking about how they want thug appeal. This is crazy how big that was back then.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
at the same time that songs like Hot Boys and this one are talking about how they want thug appeal, you've got Celine Dion on this list.
Yeah.
And you got Whitney Houston on this list.
This is a very diverse top 10.
Eiffel 65 on this list. Like, there's no continuity in what people were listening to back then. It's so diverse.
Was this when America was great? Is that what they were going for? Because I can get on board with this, dude.
Yeah?
This is our top 10? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it that much?
No, I'm just kidding.
But anyway, that kind of leads me into the next song. Are you done with Blaque? You didn't like that song.
I didn't like that song.
All right. Well, it's just funny. Okay, so Thug Appeal. And then number 4, Black Man.
Yep. Turquoise guitar.
Well, turquoise turtleneck. We saw
Yeah,
that.
dude. Keep going. I'll get hung up on this guy's fucking appearance issues that he has.
Brian McKnight. Literally the anti-thug.
Yeah.
Like, so far from thug. But
R&B
he's talking
smooth
about
man.
he's trying to teach people how to sing
And
count, sorry.
Yes.
Back at 1.
Yes.
Beautifully written song.
Dude, very, very like colorful, theatrical.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be a soundtrack.
Yeah, it sounds like it belongs on stage, or like you said earlier, I don't want to take your point. You said it. It's like a Disney song.
The same way that I Believe I Can Fly sounds like the orchestration part of it could be in a Disney movie. The music on this one has that same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. And just Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
There?
It's a weird separation, but I mean, every song on this list provides that same degree of separation.
Yeah.
Every one.
Right.
I mean, really, if you think about it, we have We Are the World, and then we have
right.
Hot Havana Nights,
Yeah.
and then we have Divorcee Mom,
Yeah.
and then we have, like, you know, Youthful,
Yeah.
Having Fun,
Yeah.
Inner City Vibe.
Yeah.
Then we have almost like Icelandic Dance Party.
Yeah.
And then we have more so of like a traditional conservative approach to like rap and hip hop mixing with R&B.
Okay.
And then we have very like romantic, almost childlike song.
Yes.
It's like
Repeat steps 1 through 3.
yeah, dude, this whole list is like all over the map.
Yeah, that's super. That's definitely weird.
Yeah.
So it's like the Celine Dion song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's well written. It's well performed.
Uh-huh.
Lame as fuck.
It's boring.
Yeah. He's the dad to this list to Celine Dion's mom.
He's a Disney dad.
Yeah.
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 There's like a show about a girl in middle school, and he's the dad on the show.
There's a fucking show idea.
What?
You cast the parents as Celine Dion and Brian McKnight.
And like whoever sings the loudest gets to make the choice about whatever the.
I was just thinking of seeing them as parents.
Yeah.
And parenting up and coming.
I betcha
kids.
that Celine Dion neglects giving her kids attention. I bet you the nanny raises them.
She
solely.
just presses play on the song that we talked about a few songs ago.
And does this with her hand.
That's the way it is.
Come take this child away. And then like the Mexican nanny comes in and she grabs her and fucking
And like plays Marc Anthony for her.
Yeah. And then like that's the real mother figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Nailed it.
So anyway, Brian McKnight.
So this song, it's fun. I liked it. I also, my brain kind of tricked me on this one.
Yeah.
The first time I listened through on it, the second chord, the first change, I was like, holy fuck, that was cool and interesting.
Except it wasn't there.
And I went the whole song and it never happened again. And I was like, oh, it's kind of cool that they also just did it on that first one.
Yeah.
And it turns out that chord was never in there. My brain just tricked me.
You just like, there was like a car door that shut somewhere else or something.
Right. My brain just went, wouldn't this chord be cool here? And I listened to my brain more than the thing that was actually playing through my stereo. It was the weirdest moment because I went back through and I was like, there's no way that chord doesn't happen at all again. And I listened to the beginning and it didn't play and I went, maybe I heard it wrong that time. And I started it over. I was so convinced that this one chord happened, but it never happened.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Weird.
But yeah, I mean, did he have any other singles?
I would imagine that album that came off, I remember it being a monster.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you want to talk monster?
Oh my god.
You want to talk all-time monster?
We're going to talk about 30-time platinum.
8 Grammy wins.
Number 3.
Unreal.
This is crazy.
Because the guy who sings on this thing is lame, dude.
Dude, don't talk shit about this song. So number 3 is Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas.
Rob Thomas. From, what was the band he was in?
Matchbox 20.
There we go.
Yeah. That was it, right? Matchbox 20? Yeah. So this song is fucking incredible.
It's ridiculous.
It's so good.
There's a lot going on in this song, just like the Marc Anthony one.
Yes.
And it portrays the image that it's going for perfectly.
Almost
Perfect.
a little too perfectly.
Almost, yeah. Don't watch the video.
Don't watch the video.
Do not watch the video.
It kind of ruined it for me a little bit because Rob Thomas
is a fucking lame dude.
Is a goddamn tool.
Yeah.
He's singing the song way different than it actually sounds.
He's at the beginning of the video, he's got a Guy Fieri dragon shirt on.
Yes, he does.
And then in the next shot, he's got a cool cowboy hat on.
Yeah, he does. But the yin to his yang, Carlos Santana is just shredding and fucking playing it.
He's in all black. He's like Johnny Cash.
Beautiful.
He's like, it's like the Cuban Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
It's fucking the Hot Havana Nights.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Oh my
he
God.
can play guitar, and it's almost like cathartic. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's like he got the pop notoriety when he had already he deserved it,
right?
Because he's such a good fucking player and songwriter. But he had always had like there was a lot of reverence around like his playing ability in the musician world,
right?
And there's a lot of folklore around like his performance at Woodstock. But it was like he finally got the thing he deserved with this album and this song.
Yeah, Supernatural, 30 times platinum.
30 million albums.
That's just insanity.
And
12 million in the U.S. alone.
And if you think about it, like the other contenders on this list that are close to those kinds of numbers, they're albums like The Wall or Dark Side of the Moon or Thriller.
Right.
And like these ones that like today.
Right.
You know somebody who bought a new version of that record today.
Yes.
I don't know anybody who's bought Supernatural.
I might.
Because I just think it's so impressive that it was such a fucking huge hit at the time that they probably sold a pretty good percentage of that 30 million within a 5-year window.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that most of the people, maybe not most, some of the people who listen to this remember when this came out.
Yeah.
And they probably remember it being like pretty good.
Yeah.
Listen to it now.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I can't get enough.
Don't
watch the video.
Don't watch the video because he is so lame. But the song's good.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just impressive on a numbers scale. I'm happy that Carlos had his moment in the sun.
God, moment in the sun.
Jesus. 8 Grammy wins that year.
Yeah, that's nuts.
8.
I think it got Album of the Year.
That
had to have been one of them.
It did, yeah. But it was able to branch out of just like your regular Album of the Year and Rock Album of the Year because of the Latin.
It was Latin,
yep.
Right. Yeah, for those who don't know, Supernatural by Santana is just like a compilation. He just has a bunch of features on it. He does a song with all these people.
Right, and I bet you there's like guest musicians too, but I think the big appeal was that he got these really, at the time, popular front men and women from these bands to sing the songs on the tracks.
Right.
Like Rob Thomas. Not like a long-lasting career he had.
No.
But he was burning hot for a couple of years, and he fucking capitalized.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Good track.
I love it.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, I remember making fun of this song for a long time, but it's a good song.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
We watched the video.
That's probably how I got introduced to the fucking song.
Right, yeah.
On
You're watching
TRL.
him going, what the fuck is he doing?
Matchbox 20 guy thinks he's cool.
I'll tell you what, it's got longevity.
Yeah.
It sounds cool to me now than it did back then.
Uh-huh. Yeah, same here. I can agree with that.
Yeah. All right.
Diving into the top 2.
Yeah. Top 2 is What a Girl Wants by Christina Aguilera, which is the perfect song for this list.
Yeah.
And she didn't answer anything.
Mm-mm.
What the fuck does a girl want? Is it thug appeal?
I know, right?
Is it
I'm left
romantic?
with more questions.
Yeah, exactly,
I don't understand I'm 32. The song came out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I still don't know what a girl
I got
wants.
no idea.
No idea. It's a shot in the dark every single time I talk to one of them. You know?
Oh,
I don't know.
God. So anyway, this song's weird, dude.
It's super weird. I don't remember the music sounding the way that it does.
Yeah.
I remember the chorus sounding the way that it did. It's very happy and poppy, but the verses and the intro, they're very
Did
drum
Max ever work
bass.
with her?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he did this song.
I don't think so either.
I could be wrong, but I don't think he did this song.
No.
But yeah, this song is strange. The music and the instrumentation is all very rhythmic until the chorus, and then the chords and the color and the melody start to come out.
Yeah.
But during the verses, it's almost like they're trying to take a page out of hip hop because the beats are all
right.
You know, it's very
they
weird.
were definitely trying to tap into some hip hop there.
Yeah.
And the video, we made the mistake of watching
lame.
that. Boy, it's super lame.
She's a babe, though.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
yeah, she definitely was a babe.
I have no problem saying that.
No, she was a babe. But yeah, garbage.
Yeah, real.
Okay,
real
that's what
bad
I was wondering.
garbage.
I was wondering if that was her song right after Genie in a Bottle, because Genie in a Bottle was a fucking monster. Yeah.
I mean, that was the response to Britney Spears was Christina Aguilera.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Whichever big label had Britney Spears, the other one was like, we need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And clearly a better singer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Very talented singer.
Super talented
Almost
singer.
like cocky, She does the runs.
She reminds me, like, if she had a worse attitude, maybe she is a piece of garbage, but if she publicly had a worse attitude, she'd be viewed as a diva like the other.
I think she almost is in that diva category.
I think so
now,
too.
You know?
Yeah. Chops are fucking top notch on her.
No. No. Max Martin didn't write it. No. Did he do Genie in a Bottle? No.
I don't think so. No. He did all of Britney Spears' early work.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a sound, dude. Once you listen to enough playlists of just Max Martin songs from this era, you can pick out his music. Yeah.
Well,
I couldn't necessarily describe it. He's still capitalizing on it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who's he write for now? Like Katy Perry?
Yeah. Everybody still.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
He has more number one singles than Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon combined.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
wow.
I know. You don't know what he looks like.
Did you say, what did you say?
Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon combined.
Okay, are you counting Paul McCartney and John Lennon like a Beatles song, like each one?
So that I would say that's like one track.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Weird.
I know.
Well, Lennon died when he was like what?
If you
He
tell
didn't
me,
have very many.
if you say Paul McCartney died too.
Well, John Lennon died
right.
when he was not very old.
No, he's in the 30s.
So he didn't have like a lot of number one singles.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like Beatles tracks.
Paul McCartney.
Here we go.
He died before the Beatles even got big.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, I don't know who the guy is now.
Do you want to continue this, or do you want a fist fight?
So for people who don't know, there is a theory.
There's a
fact.
joke.
There's a fact.
There's a joke out there. A real bad joke.
The real Paul McCartney actually.
Ronald McCartney.
Ronald McDonald McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy's dad.
Ronald Dahl McCarthy. He actually died before the Beatles got big.
Yeah, it's not.
And I have verified this. And I am.
There's nothing. I love conspiracy theories, and this one makes me so mad on so many different
levels. That's why I bring it up every now and then.
Yeah, it's nice of you.
Yeah.
You're a good friend.
Yeah. So if you look at it that way, Paul McCartney had 0 number one hits.
Yep.
John Lennon had what, 3? And
all right.
Michael Jackson had a bunch.
So we'll see you guys next week.
When you want to,
we had a lot of fun here
the
today.
next time you want to relay that fact,
you
you might just want to say he's got more number one hits than Michael Jackson.
Okay, you done?
If you want,
I wasn't listening.
You can
I honestly wasn't listening.
You can throw in Christina Aguilera.
I wasn't listening. So, yeah.
Oh shit. Anyway, What a Girl Wants, weird fucking song.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a perfect pop song though.
It's not surprising that it's on number 2. Probably had a string of weeks on number 1.
No. It's just that weird time where the videos are like the dance.
Yeah, the videos. I feel like the videos at this point were almost more important than the music for like the hot burning, quick to sizzle out pop.
Yeah, got to make TRL.
Got to make TRL.
Right.
Got to have a good video.
Right. Because you couldn't just go to YouTube and watch the videos.
Nope.
You could only get that like 1.5 minute clip on TRL.
How weird is that too? They never showed
even
full
played
video.
the whole song.
It always bothered me.
We got to hurry up and get to Daria.
Yeah.
So we can only play
it's like,
a little
what?
bit of, yeah.
And they'd always bring
sense.
in like one of the people that's on the top 10 to like be in studio.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, here's 10 seconds of our single.
Right. And there's people like, because they had their studio in Times Square.
Yeah.
So they had all the people outside
Yeah.
for a half an hour show where they played 10 videos in a half an hour. They're like, we have this pre-recorded episode of Road Rules that we really need to get to.
It's a rerun from 3 years ago, but it's a good episode. A real good one.
Like, why not just play the whole fucking song?
I know.
That's weird.
Yeah. The only other place you could get them was if you downloaded the videos on Kazaa.
Yeah. Whoa. Jesus.
Yeah, and there's always a watermark in the corner from the person who ripped it. How they ripped it, I still don't know.
I have no idea.
Where else are they besides the 1.5 minute clip on VR? How'd you get the whole video?
Right.
Do you know somebody in the music industry?
Yeah.
Did you get this on DVD and then burn it to your computer?
It's very strange.
Very weird.
All right. So, number 1. Okay.
I got a lot of questions about these two.
Well, I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden was the number 1 song weekending January 29th, the year 2000.
You know what's crazy is I was a big fan of this group at the time, and this wasn't even my favorite song of theirs.
You were a big fan of them?
I had the shit on tape.
Savage Garden?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, you're 11 years old at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wasn't a full-grown adult like you old piece of shit.
I didn't like it. I was 17. I was listening to fucking gangster
How old
rap,
are you now?
son.
53?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 21 years ago. Do the math.
It's 196.
Yes, I'm the oldest person alive.
Carry the 7. So you're 19 now?
How the fuck is this song number 1?
I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this group.
It's a creepy ass video.
Well, the two guys are real creepy.
Okay, why?
Look through their discography. Hey, listener, take a second, open up Spotify, look through their discography, singles, albums. It's always the two of them standing next to each other. Who's the person singing? The guy with the black hair.
Yeah.
So what's the other guy doing?
Well, in the video, he's playing guitar.
But
there was no guitar in the song.
Are they fucking each other?
What if they are?
Is that his point in the band, though? Is that his job?
Just.
I don't get. If he's playing guitar in the video, there's a whole band's worth of music.
Yeah.
Who are the other band members?
It is weird that it's only focused on those two.
Right.
Maybe the other people in the band were hideous monsters.
Or like maybe he wrote all the music. But even so, why even show him if he can only do one thing?
But he couldn't even do that.
That's the weird thing I don't get.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
It's so weird. I don't get it. Who are these guys and how much do they fuck each other?
Well, why is that weird?
That's not weird.
They're allowed to if they want.
Yeah, they're absolutely. But
Don't
how
even
much
creep
is it
into
happening? At least be honest and tell us that he's like kind of a band member, but mostly just my boyfriend.
In the year 2000, it should have been. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like as okay.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Did you not?
Oh, come on. That's not what I'm saying at all. It just like 21 years ago, that still could have been a career killer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Or like maybe it was part of the contract. The guy was like, "I'll continue to write music for you, but I have to be like a top billed member."
Maybe.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's just weird.
I just can't figure out what they are. Are they a band?
Or are they an electronic group?
Yeah. Are they like the Chainsmokers?
Right.
Like what?
That's a good.
Yeah.
They're kind of like that.
Right.
Except one of them does a lot more than the other one.
Yeah. I don't understand.
It's very weird.
And the video, he's just on a subway, like basically stalking this girl.
Right.
It's Kristen Dunst.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Very weird.
With a choker on.
I know.
Huh. So.
Also, at one point, it quickly pans to a black guy wearing headphones, and he's looking at them like, "Are you guys fucking done, dude?"
It's so weird. That was super random.
It was very funny.
The fuck are these? Maybe that was where they were trying to get some thug appeal.
There we go.
Yeah.
Full circle.
You know, he had the fucking headphones, the hood, and all that.
And he was like,
not
fucking
Brian McKnight.
Weird ass white people on the subway.
Yeah, right. Because what the fuck? There's songs about what a girl wants, and there's songs about thug appeal, and there's songs about sexy fucking block parties and fucking dark lit.
We didn't touch base on the fact that at one point Rob Thomas says something about coming out of the barrio.
He does say something coming out of the barrio.
Yeah.
He also talks about Makuta Cita or something.
And he says
like
something about Spanish Harlem. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, he wrote
He's a
those
cool
lyrics.
Guy.
But after all that, Savage Garden comes out on top.
Right.
This just doesn't make sense.
Or does it make perfect
Are
sense?
bands buying spots in the Billboard Top 100?
Well, that was payola for a while, right?
Yeah.
That was like what payola was. It was like you pay for your song to get on the radio.
Okay.
And then there was some laws that were changed.
Right.
But now it's happening on Spotify where labels are paying Spotify to put, like, remember when Drake was on every hip hop featured playlist when his new album came out?
Right.
It came out that his label paid for that to happen. And it drove his streams and his revenue up. So this could be a fucking remnants of payola, but also could it just be a thing that makes sense where like pop music is like mindless for the masses, and so it's not surprising that every now and again the top 10 is just a smorgasbord, a goulash of like everything.
I guess what I'm trying to connect this to is when we talked about the list a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
The current top 10. and you were talking about how it was garbage and how you were worried about the effect it was having on children or young people.
Right.
And I got what you were saying. I'm not attacking that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about what the fuck is this list telling young people?
Yeah. Right.
Because there's nothing that makes sense.
Well,
you got your parents singing songs.
Yeah, right.
You've got an old man who can shred guitar playing. Like, that song doesn't make sense.
Right. This is all mature songwriting, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
except
different.
for Hot Boys.
Hot Boys is not very
And
mature.
probably Bring It All to Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, for the most part...
What a Girl Wants. And Blue.
Blue, very mature.
Yeah, okay.
It blew my mind when I listened to it. Did you catch that?
I guess those are the only ones. I mean...
5 out of the 10.
I Knew I Loved You Before I Met You. That's weird.
I mean, the arrangements and, like, the production, it's very...
So you're not just talking about lyrics. You're talking about the actual songs.
Yeah. Right. That's something that's hard for me to recognize. When I talk about songwriting, it's a whole pill.
Yeah.
It's not just
I get that.
piece and piece and piece.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, that's my thing is, like, as much as this is, like, all has no direction and it's not very fucking mindful and it's still mature in the sense that, like, the songwriting and production is at least comes in, it's purposely pointed in a direction rather than just like, this is my first attempt and I'm pretty and I'm big on TikTok.
Yes. Like, Driver's License.
Right.
I was in Walmart this morning and that song was blaring.
Yeah. My nephew told me the craziest shit about that song too.
Yeah.
That it's like not from her point of view, or it's from her point of view about two people she knows. Mm-hmm. And then after it got so popular, all of a sudden there's 2 more songs about the same scenario from the points of view of the people that the song is about.
That's weird.
And I haven't checked it yet, but I guarantee you that those 2 new singles are at least on labels that are subsidiaries of her label. Yeah. If not the same label.
Right.
And all of this is a 1 song, 3 singles, 3 times the money grab.
Weird.
Yeah.
Strange. Nothing like that has ever happened.
This is like calculated boardroom shit, which like the people that are pulling the strings on this one, it's a good move. It's a smart move.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh.
It's weird.
That's very strange.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music landscape has completely changed.
This new generation of everything is very strange.
Yeah.
It's like fucking guerrilla warfare out there.
Yeah.
I won't get into that. I was worried going into this list a little bit that I was going to... I wasn't going to be able to separate nostalgia from actual appreciation for the music.
Yeah.
I feel like I did. I feel like listening to this list and listening to the current list, it's so night and day.
It's
night
different.
and fucking day.
Yeah.
21 years ago, pop music was better than it is today. I'm ready to say that.
Yeah, because we talked about this in the last episode.
Shit. So that leads me to my next point. The reason why we went back and did that is because I made the point about you could go back 20 years and it would still be mindless drivel, which it kind of is.
Kind of is.
But at the same time, I was wrong. 21 years ago, there's a marked difference in pop music.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it wasn't like an argument that we had, but we had different standpoints.
Right. Yeah.
And it's nice to know I was right.
Well,
and you were wrong.
I'm not saying I was wrong.
Well, technically.
Fuck. I did say I was wrong. But I wasn't like wrong. Right. Because, I mean, you still got Hot Boys, What a Girl Wants. Like, that shit is garbage. That's garbage. I mean, you've got...
And I'm sure that there's good songs today.
I mean, you've got Smooth, and you've got I Need to Know.
I Need to Know is fucking really good song.
It's my favorite song right now.
It's so good, dude.
It's so good.
It makes me want to fucking buy a loft in New York and turn the lights off.
Why are all these things happening in lofts?
Because lofts are fucking sexy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You've got a big open space and your bed's on the floor, but your sheets are way too big for the bed too. They're just like draped over everything. Yeah. And you have one lamp in the corner and it's like never on. The windows are always open.
Yeah.
And they're floor to ceiling windows.
Of course.
And they overlook a quiet part of the city somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. It's crazy that song got Marc Anthony, 10-year marriage with Jennifer
Right.
Lopez.
Because I don't remember anything else that he
No,
did.
it's that song.
I don't even remember another single coming out
I don't remember a single. I do remember him being
on the red carpet next to her a lot.
yeah, and going, what'd that ugly man for?
Right.
He was also in that Denzel Washington movie, Man on Fire.
So he did acting too.
Yeah, he was the dad. Have you ever seen Man on Fire?
No.
It's a crazy movie.
Yeah.
He was the dad of the girl.
Jennifer Lopez.
No. Dakota Fanning.
I remember him wearing a bunch of like slim little glasses too.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
Yeah, you've got slim little glasses. Yeah, anyway, I did not expect Marc Anthony to be the star of this list.
I know, dude.
I did not. I saw that and was like, oh.
Because when
okay.
you were saying the songs initially and you said this one, I was like, I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to.
You
I
knew
remembered it.
Right.
But I didn't remember it being so fucking good.
Right.
Holy shit, is it good?
Yeah, that one in Smooth, man. Woo.
Yeah. I like him.
Woo.
I like Marc Anthony. I like his whole discography just based off of this one track.
Everything else is good. Yeah.
He wins.
Well, that was extremely fun.
Yeah.
And
We're going to probably do this more often.
for sure.
But we need to like wait between periods for current stuff.
Yeah.
Because as you know, things stay on the top charts for a while.
Yeah, I looked at the list. There's like a couple new songs. That's really it. The Weeknd had 2 songs move up into the top 10 because he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show. That's really it.
Yep. But we can go back in time
Yeah.
whenever we want.
We can go all the way back to 1958.
And that's because we just ponied up and we invested in a time machine.
Yeah. It was about time.
Yeah. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it.
But yeah, all the way back to 1958. And I find this super fun.
It's very fun.
I kind of hope it catches on and people listen to it more.
Yeah.
Because we can't do Taylor Swift albums every goddamn week.
No. And also, I want to get other people's opinion on this stuff.
Yeah.
You know
That'd be
what I mean?
nice.
I
We
want
should
to
have guests.
Yeah.
More.
And I want to have guests. I want people to get a hold of us that are different than us.
Yeah.
Like, I want the youth of today's opinion on these tracks that were historically number one.
Right.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
So.
And I'd like to hear people our age or older opinion on the new songs.
Right.
What do you think of this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know.
That way we can tell you if you're wrong or not.
Because we know.
All right. Well, that has been a very fun episode of Music Period Podcast. We will be back
soon.
Don't know when.
Soon.
We don't hold a schedule to this thing.
No.
So we'll be back when we're back.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a problem with it, get a hold of the record companies and tell them it's time to drop some new shit.
Yeah, that's kind of a big part of it. I mean, we also have other lives that we need to tend to, but there's just not a lot of stuff coming out.
No.
And we're not going to do singles.
No.
You know, this is a way we can do singles as like a top 10 list or whatever. But
right on.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for listening. Hope everybody's doing well globally. Yeah.
80.
Yes. Haiti. Fucking.
I mean, 80.
Oh.
Like 80. It's like 80 right now, right?
Oh, the countries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This podcast is in 80 fucking countries.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Dubai and a couple other ones.
Like maybe 79.
Dubai's a city. United.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So anyway, we will be back when we're back. Maybe it'll be an album if something fucking comes out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be another top 10.
I mean, I guess just chill to the next episode.
He did it. He did it.
Yes. I've been waiting for like 15 minutes for that to happen.
He did it.
All right.
All right. See you next time.